Thank you.
No problem, baby.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another broadcast. This is a special part 3 episode of December 24th, Christmas Eve 2016, because Warframe was having issues.
I'm not sorry. I did what I did because
what can I say? Every time I had to refresh it, it closes the stream. I'm going to do a quick Christmas present opening first. My loving wife, Lady Luna, bought me a couple of items as my Christmas Eve gift. I am addicted to this new set of Pokemon. I don't usually care about Pokemon cards at all, but lately they reprinted the original base set, which I really, really want. If you're wondering what I mean by reprinted the original base set, see that Snorlax right there? See that Snorlax, how it looks like the first Snorlax they ever fucking printed in the history of Pokemon cards? Yeah, that's what I mean. So they basically incorporated these with, like, other awesome ones, and I am like addicted to that set. I really want to get a base set Charizard, basically. Just a reprinted base set Charizard, and I will piss myself. So I'm going to open these on camera right now, because if I do get a base set Charizard, I'm probably going to piss myself. Or at least poo a little.
Yeah, and then he called me a trout snake. He didn't mean what he said. He was just sucking up to you.
Okay. Why don't you just
Do you want me opening first?
Gengar.
When you're ready to apologize to Buzz and to the rest of the family, you can come down.
I'm not apologizing to Buzz. I'd rather kiss a toilet seat.
Then you can stay up here the rest of the night.
Fine. I don't want to be down there anyway. I can't trust anybody in this family. And you know what? If I had my own money, I'd go on my own vacation. Alone. Without any of you guys. And I'd have the
There's
most
the
fun
giant
of my whole
Gengar.
life.
Well, you got your wish last
Thank you,
year.
my
Maybe you can
beautiful
again this
giant Gengar.
I hope so.
Yes. Fucking damaged.
So,
Little
Luna,
bitch.
Luna,
Alright.
honey.
Yes.
I told you what Julie and I are doing next year. I'm buying for her. I'm getting her a few Mickeys.
So, yeah, I know.
That'll cool
These are the packs in question that I'm after. Pokemon Evolutions. It came with these other two right here that I have no idea what they are. Pokemon Breakpoint and Steam's XY Steam Siege. So we'll see what we get out of those. But actually I'll open those first because it's best for last. Save the evolutions for last. First we will go with the Steam Siege. Let's see what we get.
We did it again!
A Joltik, Flungus, a Bergmite, Mareep, a Clink, a foiled Kimkar. The rare is Amoongus, which I guess is the evolution of that weird mushroom I just got. Persian, Nanarith, a Hawlucha, and one of those other code cards.
9, 10. How come none of us are sitting together?
This time of year, we're lucky to get on the same plane. 11, 12, 13.
Now we're opening Breakpoint.
14.
Breakpoint.
Good thing I have my own ticket, just in case you guys try to ditch me.
Start with the audio. I have to use my camera for my audio. Slowpoke.
What? I got some batteries in my bag. I'll give them to you on the plane. Here's one more.
Gibble. Psyduck.
Not now, Kevin.
A Furfrou. A foiled Luxray rare. A rare Camerupt. A bursting balloon. A Frogadier. A potion. And another code card. So that's nice. That one gave me a holo rare as my bonus holo. That's always acceptable. Now on to the good stuff. Alright, we'll start with the Charizard pack. Come on, Charizard pack.
I'd pick our son up. Would you, Luna?
Yeah.
Pick him up.
Okay, Onyx, Staryu, Pikachu, Duo, Ponyta, a foiled Switch, and a goddamn Raticat.
Dad, wait up! Dad, wait up! Wait up!
Poliwag, Nidoran, and Growlithe, Chop, Foiled Staryu, and Holofoil Magnemite. Professor Oakshot, Charmeleon,
Please, man, you have to go.
Kuna, and
Ready to
a
leave.
code
So
card.
just make sure everyone gets on.
Come on. Don't worry, man. We'll get everybody on.
Merry Christmas. Have a nice life.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, wait up! Hey, guys, wait for me!
Now,
Kind of close. Merry Christmas.
the Blastoise.
Wait up! Wait! I'm sorry. That's all right.
Are you on the spy?
Or not Blastoise, Snorlax.
You're already on the code.
Wouldn't be alright if I got a Blastoise.
Do you have a boarding pass?
It's somewhere.
We have to close up here. They're ready to go.
You dropped his boarding pass.
This plane can't leave. This happened to me last year. I almost wrecked Christmas.
Hollow
You sure your family's on this
Snorlax.
flight?
Yeah, my dad ran into here right before I bumped into this lady.
Board him. And make sure he locates his family before you leave him.
Oh, another one.
Where'd you get, baby?
There's my dad over there.
Okay, we'll go find an empty seat.
Holy crap.
Ladies and
Baby,
gentlemen,
what did you get?
having to push back to the gate.
Oh, that GX card is even stronger than I thought it was.
What did you get?
What a fucking motherfucker. Pulverizing Pancake.
What'd you get?
It does 210 followed by another 180. That's gonna
What
fuck
did you get?
some people's day up.
What did you get?
A fucking crazy powerful card. That Snorlax GX is like stupid strong.
Is that good?
Yeah. Especially considering I have a supersized version of it sitting right here.
Oh, you're welcome.
Look at that shit. Oh yeah.
Is the girlfriend good or is the girlfriend good?
Isn't that gorgeous? That pulverizing pancake is insane. It does 210, which puts me to sleep, which means I can use the next 180 attack following that one.
Luna?
Alright, we have Fates Collide,
Bobo?
another breakthrough. Yeah,
Is the girlfriend good or is the girlfriend good?
Girlfriend's awesome so far, but I didn't get anything out of the packs yet.
This is our freaking ritual, eh? Come home, get our PJs on, watch Home Alone.
Open cards.
Open cards. Color.
Alright, let's see. I'm opening the breakthrough. I really have to sneeze, and I've been holding it in.
Sneezing.
We did everything.
Alright, Zorua, Chespin, another different Chespin from the same set. Weird. One right after another, too. Hang on.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
what the hell are the odds?
Nothing
It's
to
kind of
worry
weird. Rufflet, Woobat, Foiled Quilava, Doge Rio is the rare. Town Map, Bohemian, Ramble,
Can't wait to see my mayor tomorrow, honey. Luna?
Fates Collide.
Baby?
Yeah.
Can't wait to see your grandma tomorrow.
Snibby, Diglett, Seal, Finnegan, Garbancle. Oh shit, a hollow rare Del Fox. Followed by a rare Bronzong, and then a special energy, strong energy, a Shauna, a Pupitar, and a code card. That pack was sexy, it's kind of special. Bonus foils are nice, but
Luna?
rare.
Kevin's not here! Kevin's not here.
Alright, a Charizard pack from Evolutions. Diglett, Rattata, Charmander, Energy, Pikachu, foiled Porygon, a foiled Hitmonchan, Town Map, Potion, Magmar, and Code Card. Got a Hitmonchan.
Hello, baby. Yes.
Still, nothing special though. Alright, last pack of the night. Venusaur pack. Give me at least one good card. Come on. Poliwag, Ghastly, Magnemite, Seal, Charmander, a foiled Slowbro Spirit Link, a fucking Starmie, a Kakuna, a Charmeleon, and a Professor Oak's Hint, and a code card. So,
No, then you got your other one to open.
not a single fucking good card from the packs. A couple extra bonus rare foils, which is nice, but...
Luna, you gotta open your other pack.
Ooh, cat.
What's the matter, Ash?
Oh, no, they murdered the card. That Snorlax is like bent to shit. Not the GX one, but the one that's from like base set.
Bing, 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 bing. Luna, it's sad we know this movie by heart.
There we go. Perfect.
Melissa, did you get anything good?
Pack.
Because yeah. Did you get the other one?
This was also in the box. This was the pack.
Got you a guess for that? Did you open both packs?
The boxes.
Yeah. And nothing in either packs?
And the boxes, no. The cards that were free in the boxes were nice.
I tried, I'm sorry.
That's right.
There's the Ash. Kitty get tuna tomorrow. Kitty get tuna tomorrow.
Just don't have a lucky draw.
Chuck. Ash.
What? What you doing? What you doing?
Are you bringing catnip to your mom's tomorrow night? Tomorrow?
Are you bad? What the hell was that? Where's everything? What? So like, that's a birdie!
It's still alive? What time is your mom coming to pick us, or Mo coming to pick us up tomorrow?
I gotta put the two giant ass promo cards with my other giant ass promo cards.
I thought you'd like it. I tried. I'm sorry, it wasn't the right ones.
Hey, you got the right boxes. It's just maybe none of the ones at Walmart were good ones. There's no way to know what's in the packs. It's not your fault.
I'm sorry.
You just said it's not your fault. It's luck of the draw.
You get a better cards when you got your other card set. Your blue. I can't wait. Honey, I want to videotape Dad tomorrow. Luna? Hey. Oh, she hurt herself. You alright? You get tuna tomorrow. Hey. What's Daddy doing? Merry Christmas, Ashy. Can you get it? No.
Here we are, Mark. New York City. land them off the
Give Ashy kitty cat.
Smell that? You know what that is? Freedom.
I'm sorry, honey. What would you be doing if you were in New York and you see this kid come? I don't know the fuck with him. No, not this year. Hey, Luna? Okay. What do you do the same thing, babe? Like, nope, fuck back.
We get ourselves a couple of phones pets. And we hightail it to some foreign country. Arizona? That's very smart, Mom. You bust out of jail for rob 14 cents for Santa Claus.
Every little bit helps. Right. Now we got our new nickname.
I'm pretty sure there's probably about 100,000 people watching this movie right now.
Oh, at least.
That's why it's lagging.
Yup. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. What's the matter, Ash?
Plaza Hotel. Exciting hotel experience. Sick.
Luna, can you change this, please? Wait, it's working. Never mind. Can you turn this?
1 second.
I thought I saw something.
If I pause it and watch something else for a while, you'll be fine.
I don't know.
Episode of,
Oak Island. Ashy!
Actually, I will get to the box.
Ash! Ashaboo! Ash,
Yeah,
there's
I
nothing
am
for
at the
you.
box.
There's nothing in there for you, Ash.
Yeah,
Fucking bag she wants.
shit, fuck off.
There's nothing in there for you, Ashy.
Who cares?
Move mom's present. No, I bet you in the new year, Jeanette's gonna use that, whatchamacallit, that we got her. Wait, Luna, let's put it on the chair. I take the sticker off on the side where it says quantity 4. On the side, it's looking right at you. It's a pick.
This?
Yeah.
What?
What Ash? Wait, open the bottom of it, little bastard.
She's after my calendar.
No, Simba, open the bottom of Mom's box, little bastard. Why is he a bastard?
Are you hungry? I'm gonna steal some food from Mom's house. That's all I'll do is I'll steal some food from Mom.
You're gonna have to. It's just until you pay to get money. Till the fucking store is open, sorry. Can you put something on, please?
Yeah. Which episode were we on?
3. No. I don't know which one. Skip to the end of 3 because it was said, for Fred Nolan, we watched it.
Tonight on The Curse of Oak Island.
It's the actual start of this money pit dig. The story of Oak Island revolves around this spot. You're part of history now.
So these are the interesting targets in the swamp.
Let's get out there and get some answers. The easiest thing is to put a diver back in there.
I got something.
What is that?
Oh wow, it's huge.
What is this? What does that look like?
Looks like an X with a hook.
Is that symbol of the Templars?
There is an island in the North Atlantic where people have been looking for an incredible treasure for more than 200 years. So far, they have found bits of gold chain, a stone.
They're gonna go diving in the swamp in this one. We haven't seen this one.
Brought, and that is a hard science, a discipline.
What was it? About Fred Nolan?
Just the beginning.
First, create a new access road leading to the site. Then, they will move tons of earth in order to create a completely flat surface. This will allow the team to bring in the massive cranes and steel caissons that will be driven more than 140 feet deep into the ground.
I don't even want to look. Work here.
As the work continues, Rick Lagina and island historian Charles Barkhouse arrive at the money pit to see how much progress has been made so far.
Wow. I was shocked to see what they had done. We're that much closer to the objective, i.e. getting to the bottom of the money pit. They're all about getting the job done as efficiently as possible, as aggressively as possible. I mean, if this is a sample of what's to come, I mean, of course you're optimistic.
It's amazing. It's going to take us 2 months. Look, Rick. Look at the pile of timber here.
Lots of timber here. You know, what do you make of it?
That's some pretty big timbers, eh? I mean, it's all through here. I mean, just wherever you walk, you can see it. I'm looking around 360, and I can see it everywhere.
As the earthwork project proceeded, I mean, we knew the layout of the quote-unquote Dunfield spoil piles. When he dug this large excavation down into the money pit, we knew there might be some artifacts, if you will, but to find them, a large amount of wood, I mean, of course it's exciting.
In 1965, Oak Island treasure hunter Robert Dunfield began an ambitious and extensive excavation of the Money Pit area in a desperate attempt to reach the mysterious wooden treasure vault that was reportedly discovered by William Chappell in 1897. Over a period of 4 months, Dunfield and members of his team, which included Dan Blankenship, dug a massive 100-foot wide, 140-foot deep hole. In the process, they pulled up and discarded more than a century of searcher tunnels and other debris that had been buried in the area. Unfortunately, heavy winter rains and massive flooding, possibly from underground booby traps, caused the giant hole to collapse before Dunfield could ever reach his target.
I mean, look, there's another piece over here. Look, it's everywhere.
Hey, look. Pottery.
Pottery?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, but...
That is pottery.
Look. Pottery.
That is pottery.
While examining a mound of dirt created by the preliminary excavations being conducted at the Money Pit, Rick Lagina and Oak Island historian Charles Barkhouse have just made a potentially important discovery.
Pocket?
You get in the pocket, baby.
Yeah.
Let her in the pocket. Yeah.
That might be worth testing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can see the
What's the matter with you?
What? You got another
What's
piece?
that? Are you bringing it out of your mom's tomorrow?
Yes. Look, you can see the... That's the...
Oh, wait a minute.
Honey?
What is it?
Here, hold on.
Baby.
That is
Is there something?
Babe.
Yeah, you see it right there.
Luna.
What?
Bringing cat to your mom's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do it. I want to see
I
the
mean, you can
plate.
see the rim on it too, right? That's a plate. That's a
Again.
plate. Exactly.
Because the area around the Money Pit has been the focus of treasure hunting activity for more than 200 years, it is difficult for Rick and Charles to determine whether the bits of pottery were left there by previous treasure hunters or by visitors to the island before the Money Pit was first discovered in 1795.
In
You
your
know,
pocket?
somebody can look at that from the design.
Yeah.
Maybe a pottery expert. Someone who's familiar with designs from long ago. Could it be original? Could it be searchers? I have no idea.
His mouse?
I mean, it just proves that this whole area is spoiled.
Yep.
The question is, what else is here? 'Cause
Oh, she found
him.
him.
Go through it.
Yeah, oh, the girl. Yeah. I the baby.
I mean, those are small tokens of what might be in the Money Pit. What might become of this excavation? How many answers? To what extent? I mean, it's rather exciting.
Hey, Rick, what is this?
What do you got?
I don't know. It looks like tile. It's kind of curious. What is it?
Strange looking.
It is strange. Look at the back. And then you look at how flat it is on the face.
You'd think this face would be dimpled like this, but it's not.
You're right.
I was intrigued because Charles' verbiage was, hey, I found a piece of tile. Tile? Really? In the Money Pit?
Let's wash it off and take a look at it.
We found pottery up there. But what's a piece of tile doing up there?
What you got, Rick? Is it any clearer?
No, it could be nothing, and it could be something.
Really? We got an aha moment?
Maybe.
Really?
I'm not going to tell you what I see.
Okay.
You tell me what you see. Now, this could be nothing, okay? Look at this.
Looks like an X
Sure.
to me.
What does that look like? I can see that indent there. See that? Huh?
What that looks like is an X with a hook, is what it looks like.
Isn't that amazing?
A piece of tile featuring a carved X with a hook? In recent years, a growing number of researchers and scholars, most notably forensic geologist Scott Wolter, have suggested that the symbol of a so-called hooked X is based on an ancient rune symbol that was adopted by the Knights Templar and used to mark their path during their exploration of North America as far back as the 14th century. 2 weeks ago, during a conference call with New York-based author and researcher Zena Halpern, the Oak Island team was presented with 2 maps and what was alleged to be a copy of an ancient document with markings similar to those carved on the stone slab found in the Money Pit in 1804.
Basically, I have a temple document that is dated 1178 to 1180, backing up that the Templars had made landfall on an island of oaks. There's no doubt that Oak Island was known, it was visited, definitely in 1178, according to the Templar report.
Is it possible that what Rick and Charles are looking at is proof that Zena Halpern's theory is correct? Could this really be an important clue, linking the Templars to what lies buried on Oak Island?
That is an X with a hook.
That in and of itself is interesting. What would be more interesting is to have the geologists look at this and see, is this a creation of man? Is it rock? What is it? And then perhaps it can be dated.
Yes.
Maybe it's not even indigenous to the North Atlantic.
I think in the back I'd be curious what type of stone this is too, eh? Look at that.
It's very strange.
It is very strange. But it's definitely stone. Very odd.
It's not the complete X, so what it's saying is you're close. Keep going.
And if it's an omen, it's a good omen.
Yep.
Let's go, Rick.
As the operation to clear and prep the Money Pit area continues.
Did you want to drink tonight?
Hey, Matt. How you doing?
Hey, it's already 11:30.
Nice seeing you guys again. Yeah. Seeing you again?
Or do you want to go to bed early?
Partners meet with metal detection expert Matt Savell from Canadian Seabed Research Limited.
Okay, I think everybody knows Matt Saville, Canadian Seabed Research. Matt came in, they reran some of the same points that we did last winter. Different methodologies, different equipment, and now the data's back. And you're going to get us back in the swamp, I take it, right?
I'll try.
Don't try too hard.
Yeah, that's right. I guess we'll look at the EM61 data first.
So the EM data is mainly we're going to be looking at metal.
Ferrous or non-ferrous?
Yeah.
Okay.
Earlier this year, the Oak Island team invited Matt to run an EM61 metal detection device over the mysterious triangle-shaped swamp.
Make sure you cover the area where Tony pulled the stub from.
Okay.
Equipped with highly sensitive transmitter and receiver coils, the EM61 can detect metal objects as deep as 30 feet below ground.
Hey, Rick, we got a big head over here.
Where to?
Same spot where the stumps are.
After extensive processing of the collected data, Matt Savell has produced a comprehensive map that shows metal objects at the northern tip of the swamp, as well as near the swamp's southwestern border.
So we ran a lot of lines. That's the short story of it. But I basically narrowed it down to the lines that we should really focus on. So this area over here where we have the yellow targets is basically, this is the back pond.
This is the pond we couldn't drain when we drained the swamp.
Yeah.
It retained its water.
Yeah. It's pretty obvious that there's something here, right? There's 2 hits over there. That's the big hit back there. This is the smaller hit. It's safe to say that it's less than a meter below the actual stump that we kept hitting.
Is that where the stump is, Rick?
Yeah. It's a big stump.
And the hit is beneath it?
I believe beneath it, or I mean, it could be just on the outside or below it.
Well, the significance, I think, is that if it's under the stump,
What, my girl?
that makes it very, very old.
Yeah. All right. We'll move on to the West Swamp. This target is, I believe, lying flat.
Thanks, son.
What?
And it has some length to it. It's just based on these targets.
Baby.
It's a big thing.
Yeah, it's bigger than what I've shown you in the last 2 hits, so.
Can you produce all these with GPS coordinates?
Helena?
Yeah. This whole thing's on a grid. Easting, northing, lat, long. But I'll give you exact positions.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
These are obvious targets, right? In the sense that a handheld will pick them up, will it not? A handheld underwater?
Underwater, yeah, it would help.
Does that mean Tony Sampson goes in and uses dive gear and mucks about?
Yes, that's what it means.
I think it's well worth doing, that's for sure.
Just as long as I don't have to go in there. So, back to the swamp.
How's your tummy feeling now?
To the swamp. Just where you want to be. No, yeah, look, I'm geeked about the swamp all of a sudden. I know it's weird. It's deja vu all over again. It's 3 years running, but I'd like to put an X through things. There's much work to do before that happens. Here's where I'm at. We found a coin in the swamp.
30 minutes or 40 minutes here till Christmas.
3 years ago, while searching in the swamp with a metal detector, Rick, Marty, and their team discovered a small metal coin buried in the mud. When the coin was later cleaned and examined, it was revealed to be a 17th century Spanish maravedi, making it the oldest and possibly the most important object found on Oak Island to date. It also validated the many stories and legends concerning the island that claim Spanish explorers and even pirates came here centuries ago to bury a priceless treasure.
So now we have a bunch of targets where an expert says with a high degree of certainty they're real, and I think we need to fish them out of there.
Yeah, there's something there.
We have several targets we want to investigate. So the best way to proceed is with a diver. So we call Tony Sampson. He's done work with us before. He's a tough guy and an accomplished diver. The Bandito is here.
Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you. We're going to put him in on the first target, which is the back pond. There's something very significant right there.
Uh-huh.
You might actually be able to swim. It's actually like 1.5 meters deep there.
Fantastic.
And then there's something about 0.5 meter down, so you're going to have to dig through that mud. Yeah. But what we want to try first, Tony, you know, back in that pond that we could never drain, there's a stump there for sure. And underneath the stump is a target, which the stump was carbon dated to pre-1600. So whatever's under there could be very old indeed.
Fantastic.
Diver Tony Sampson has been exploring the waters around Oak Island for more than a decade. Last summer, he helped the team identify several strange triangle-shaped boulders located just 100 yards off the island's southwestern coast. It was also Tony who, while exploring the Oak Island swamp 2 years ago, found the stump of a large oak tree.
What the hell is that?
It's a big tree stump.
Well, that's weird.
What's that doing out in the middle of nowhere?
Because oak trees cannot grow in water, Tony's discovery provided an important piece of evidence to support the theory that the Oak Island swamp was man-made.
Let's get out and find the targets, okay?
Excellent.
Come on.
Let's do it.
The obstacle for Tony is twofold. One is low visibility or zero visibility, and the other issue, of course, is can he move the material sufficient to actually find the target and perhaps retrieve it?
All right. Put your backs into it.
First, he has to locate the stump. Then he finds it with a metal detector and he gets a hit. He pinpoints it with this.
And he comes up with it.
Dig it up.
The stinky swamp.
I've never missed smell.
Yeah, me either.
Are you on the stump?
I'm up the stump, Rick. Right here. Yeah.
Good.
The anomaly, it should be on this front side. It should be right over there somewhere.
Getting a good hit here.
Find it.
Retrieve it. Don't find it. Get it.
And also, Luna,
You want the
for
pinpointer?
that, why you seen your strap?
Well, that's encouraging.
It's like
before we got home.
You get a sense that the stump is rooted?
For a few weeks ago?
Placed there.
Or last weekend?
That was growing here, right?
Remember when I went shopping and I got your courage last week and you seen
underneath that big main one that
anchor?
comes
I'm getting good sound off it.
I asked her to put it in 2 bags. She didn't.
Okay, cool. Let us know if you want the shovel.
Like, literally, you know how we're not supposed to swear at work, right?
Big stumps.
Huh? You know what she was saying at work today? Jesus.
There's something
I'm like,
intriguing.
what?
Yeah. Still
See,
getting
I had the
it.
whole damn counter cleaned before I went on my break. But before you came in, I said, okay. Well, dude, I guess I know when I cleaned in this environment. I'm sick of this.
Yeah, really.
While looking for metal objects buried beneath the Oak Island swamp, local diver Tony Sampson has just made what he and the team hopes is an important discovery.
If it really is under the stump, doesn't it have to be ancient? You would think.
Yeah.
The stump is at least, what, 400 years, 450 years old. Oh, yes. That would be a Fred Nolan survey marker. Yep. He was marking the stump probably. Well, see if there's anything else, Tony, with that out of there, please.
That's for sure one of his markers, isn't it? It should say on it.
Well, I can go in the museum.
Obviously, Fred had marked the stump. How he found it would be curious. Why he felt it was significant to the point where he marked it, I don't know. Just a few more questions, really, that arose from that discovery.
Oak Island landowner and treasure hunter Fred Nolan was convinced that one of the keys to solving the mystery was located beneath the surface of the swamp. When he first drained the swamp in 1969, Fred located a number of man-made metal and wooden objects, including what he believed to be a spar or boot from an ancient city. This led him to believe that Oak Island was, at one time, not one, but two, and that the swamp itself was man-made. According to Nolan's theory, a treasure ship could have been sailed into an area between the two islands. Then, surrounded by a giant cofferdam, was deliberately submerged beneath thousands of gallons of water, thus creating a swamp that would hide both the ship and its precious cargo. But Fred Nolan was not alone in believing that the key to solving the Oak Island mystery lies buried at the bottom of the strange triangle-shaped swamp. 2 years ago, Oak Island researchers Alan Butler and Kathleen McGowan told Rick, Marty, and the team that they believed a vast treasure could be found by digging in the area of the swamp he called the Enochian Chamber.
If it's ever possible to say that X marks the spot, what you're looking for is 996 feet due west of the money pit.
The prophecies about the New Jerusalem say that the New Jerusalem will be built on an island of swamp.
Other theories have suggested that the swamp is hiding everything from the lost folios of William Shakespeare to a vault containing sacred religious objects. But one fact is certain. Getting to what may lie buried in the muddy, marshy waters of the swamp would require an engineering feat even more complicated and costly than digging in the money pit.
Oh, excuse me.
It's kind of interesting that we're out here and pulling up Fred stuff.
Maybe he's cluing us in. Yeah, keep looking, guys. Don't give up.
The sad news is, I'm not getting anything.
Oh, you're not getting any hits now?
No.
Nothing underneath that big root?
No.
Well, we found our bit of metal. So that's disappointing in in a sense, except that it verifies that our data is good, and it's a significant piece of metal. So, it's a bust in the sense that it doesn't really add anything to the search, but it verifies the data. On to the next target.
Look, you solved the mini mystery, but there's plenty more to do if you're up to it. Yeah. There's that one big anomaly. I think that's where we should go next.
Well, guys, I hate to make you do this, but we're going to have to slog our way back to the next target. But it's in the open water. It'll be easier once we get there, so let's get going. All right. There's where the anomaly is, Tony. It should be quite large.
Fantastic.
Yep, you're going to find this one, no problem. I hope it's not a survey stake.
Find something intriguing.
Yeah, let's go get it.
There's something here, that's for sure.
Bring up a coin.
Anything.
How deep was this target supposed to be, Rick?
About a foot. Okay, here we go.
What is that?
Oh, wow, it's huge.
What is that?
Looks like a piece of wood.
It's large board.
There are nails in it?
I don't see nails. They're knots, aren't they?
They're knots, yeah.
Jack can haul it to shore, and maybe you can keep looking around.
I got a hit off it, so it could be something underneath it. That's why I'm not moving. Oh, I'm sure there's something down here.
Absolutely. When Tony came up with a big long plank, my first thought was, oh, crap, there's the anomaly. Because if it was full of bolts or nails, that would explain all those hits.
I'm not seeing any nails, though. Tony Sampson pulled up this really long board, and we didn't know exactly what it was. I'm normally the person that handles the metal detector, and so I was hopeful that there might be some evidence for anything metal or anything like that. Maybe nails? Nothing.
Hey, girl.
I'm not getting any hits, guys.
Okay, good.
Okay, well then two things. Either we're way off on our location, or it's deep.
Behave, Ash.
You know, I'm finally starting to think this through, and I'm thinking, no, wait a minute. If he comes up with something, it's going to be shallow, it's going to be insignificant. I prefer it to be deep. The anomalies, whatever they are still down there.
Hey, Tony, we call it a day, unless you got into something real good.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's go look at that board, Rick. There's only one possible way to analyze that. Tony couldn't find the largest anomaly in the swamp, and that is that it's deeper than
She's going
his
fucking
equipment
mental.
can look.
Oh, I know, she's
That
going
means that
bananas.
because it's such
Look,
a
she's a
penetrable
baby.
ground
Think
on
we
that
have
end
to
of the
leave her
swamp,
alone tomorrow.
almost certainly
She's gonna
somebody
sketch out.
put it down there.
By the way, you did a great job. I mean, here's Rick and I sitting in a boat, and you and Jack out there working. Sorry, but somebody had to do it. So, it's definitely not our target, but it's interesting. It's longish for dimensional lumber. It's probably 18 feet long, which is an odd dimension. So,
I'm thinking plank, either deck planking or side of the ship planking, because it was obvious it was very long.
A section of planking, possibly from an old wooden ship? How could something like this find its way to the bottom of the Oak Island swamp? Could it be proof that the incredible theory of a treasure ship buried here is true?
if it costs nothing to carbon date it, let's do it.
Yeah. What's curious to me is the fact that the bottom of that part of the swamp, the western side of the swamp, is almost impenetrable bottom. So it had to have been put there. It's incredibly exciting, and it's a diggable target, a legitimate diggable target.
No stone unturned.
Or board.
Oh, board. We'll need Okay, fine.
You mean no swamp on drain?
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, let's drain the swamp again.
I'm settling for draining a beer.
Yeah. I like that a lot, Tony. Nice job today. Nice job today.
She's in the pocket.
I don't know why she's
While
catching
Rick,
up so
Marty,
bad.
and the team await lab analysis of their recent find at the Oak
Yeah,
Island
it's
Swamp.
Christmas. Santa Claus is coming.
Is he coming?
And Craig Tester have
She knows on Christmas you get tuna.
to the island to inspect another
Yeah,
and
Christmas
perhaps
Eve once you
equally
got turkey.
compelling find.
If I can ask Phil, what is your area of expertise?
I have several specialties, but the one that would be most appropriate to you folks would be the glacial geology and the modern processes, things that would have happened in the last thousands of years.
Well, we've got a few rocks we'd like you to take a quick look here. Right?
Sure. Stones have played a significant role in the telling of the story of Oak Island. And to have someone in a professional capacity come and look at the stone and perhaps render an opinion, look, no one will know better than a geologist.
But here's what we want you to take a look at.
A stone like that is quite unusual. I've not seen anything like that. Have you, Craig?
No, not really.
It was found at surface, but after the surface had been removed probably 6-8 feet or so, just laying there on top of the soil.
It's a sedimentary rock, but it's also metamorphosed, cooked, pressed. It is some sort of a sandstone. The surface does have a number of very fine scratches on it. And those are glacial striations that form when a slurry of rock and ice has another rock and it drags it across the surface of this one. It acts like a tool. And they would look very fresh when they were first done, but over time they weather and darken. But these other markings on this stone, they appear to be a man-made feature that was scratched onto the rock.
A man-made feature? Could the carved stone that Rick Lagina and the team found near the money pit bearing a hooked X really be a clue as to what might be buried on Oak Island? And will it prove a connection between Oak Island and the activities of the Knights Templar in North America? Perhaps the answer lies buried deep beneath the surface of the money pit. Possibly with a plank of wood recently recovered from the Oak Island Swamp. As the task
First
of
up, we're going to be squished in the back seat.
and preparing the
Again.
money pit for
Luna,
excavation enters
we're going to
its
be squished in the
second
back
week.
seat.
Rick,
Wait,
Marty,
no,
and their partners gather in the war room.
We're not. Because
They
Shy
are
and
eager
John
to
are
learn
going
the
to
results
his
of the
mom's
tests that
tomorrow,
were
right?
conducted
After
on the
your mom?
large wooden plank found
We're
in
going to be
the
free in the
Oak
back
Island
seat.
Swamp.
I want the back seat and I want to sit in the hump.
We're gonna get Craig on the screen? Yeah.
You sit beside me, I'll fall asleep on you.
Hopefully it's good news.
Okay? Can I fall asleep on you?
Hey, Craig. Hey,
You
Craig.
don't mean fall?
Hi, guys.
Oh no, you're mean.
Good. Looking for the results on the carbon testing on that plank that Tony pulled out of the swamp. Talk to us about it. Make it good, Craig.
Okay. Well, I got
Almost
the results back
Christmas,
from
Boo-Boo.
Beta Analytic. It's coming in a range, and this again is a 95 percentile, anywhere from 16